chance to pop in here. Double check, make sure we're live.
Okay.
There we are.
Let me pin that. Oh, well, let me pin it. Maybe I have to go into it.
I think maybe you can pin it for later.
Oh, yeah, pin.
Okay.
All right. So I know we, this isn't a live I want to do. But,
I think mostly we wanted to do this to make sure that because of basically all of you have been following us, following the dogs and puppies and whatnot, we think it's should be good of us to let you know too, because we talked to the owners and they said it was fine to do this.
so you guys all know Harlan, and Jasmine, took Remi on. Unfortunately, 2 days ago, she passed.
It was devastating news to hear.
Can you explain what happened just really
Yeah,
quick?
so just briefly, as we all know, as she was growing up, she had seizures. We did everything in our powers when we took her to WSU to help her out. Nothing was found. We put her on meds. Meds did very well for her. She had a couple throughout, and then she was seizure-free for quite some time, for like about 8 months. And then she started having them again. They changed her dog food. They changed up her meds. They did everything they could. They literally put every effort forward to make sure she was healthy and
So
did well.
When they got married, it was Remi's 1 year party, so she was here with us. And the seizure started up after that again.
Yeah.
And they just got so bad. And then was it over the weekend?
I think it was over literally within 48 hours.
So-
she had massive really bad seizures, worse than they've seen before. They've taken her into the ER early, like late in the night, and they didn't release her until a certain point. And then they finally took her up to her main vet. They even took her in early before they opened, and still having seizures. They did everything they could. They said, we want to do whatever you have to do, just do it and make it better. But unfortunately, the seizures caused her to go blind. She had a fever of 107, which is extremely hot. Anything after 103 is not good. And they figured as it was going on that, I hate to use this word, but she ended up being brain dead. And they couldn't do anything after that point, so they had to make the decision to go ahead and let her go.
Yeah.
Because the quality of life outweighs everything you do.
And Harlan called us, and I asked him, do you want to say something, or do you want us to say something? And they're devastated. Because that dog, we wanted to tell you guys in this group, because we know this whole group rallied around her, and she was the sweetest little dog.
She was, as Jasmine put it, lovable. If you were to say one word, she was lovable. She loved people. She loved being with everybody. People who have pictures of her, or some of the other owners that got to see her later in life, were so lucky to have her sit with her, be with her, and they just loved her so much.
So just to give you guys a little bit of background, when she had her first seizure, she was with us, and I told Sean, like, it was a devastating call to call new owners and say, we don't know what's going on. But then you guys all rallied and raised funds, and we were able to do what we were able to do. And Jasmine and Harlan didn't even miss a beat. And I have to tell you guys, that dog was treated so good.
She was, like we kept saying, that she was treated like a queen. They did everything together. They loved every second being with her. And Harlan's grown up with some other dogs, but he says this is the best dog he's ever had. Ever.
So I told Sean I wanted you guys all to know, because obviously when we go live and when we talk about the pups, everyone will say, how's Remi? How's she doing? Yeah. And Harlan, of course, when he called me, he was he wanted to talk to Sean because we have a new puppy and he didn't want, this to happen. But because of you guys and following these puppies, we wanted to tell you in a live, I do have Harlan and Jasmine's address. I asked them, some people want cards, some don't, some people want memories. So Jasmine just said that she, I'll just read what she wrote to me when I asked her that. She goes, "Thank you for the kind words. We are both completely devastated. I'm an absolute wreck, as she was my girl and we did everything together."
I'm heartbroken. I loved her so much, and I am so sad she is gone, and I am sad I didn't get more time with her, but feel somewhat at ease that she isn't suffering. Thank you guys for everything we've had. The best of the bunch. And she gave the address, which you guys can see pinned up there. Kind words will really help me grieve our sweet baby Remi. It's the effing worst. We're just completely at a loss and shock. I was hoping we could get some more time, but that time we had was amazing, and so grateful for the time we got with her. She is forever our baby.
We are beyond blessed to have these puppies in our life every day, but it is hard because obviously this was Harlan and Jasmine's puppies, but I kind of feel like they're all of our puppies. And Harlan kind of laughed and said, he goes to the vet, she was like, "Hey, how are you going to tell people?" He's like, "You don't understand, like, these are like little celebrities." And so he knew it would be hard and stuff. I will be posting some videos and photos. Jasmine has a beautiful video of Remi. I am so thankful she got to spend her 1-year birthday here.
Yep. We got to have her birthday
and
right
she
here.
looks so much like her mom, and all our photos and everything. So we just wanted to make sure that we fill the page full of love. And it's going to be obviously a hard couple of months for everyone. It just seems like animals just keep dying. It's I know that pain. We know that pain, losing Toby and Han, and now Remi. But I wanted to get this. I've been dreading this video just because I know you guys were all so kind and helped out. And when we took the dog to the vet the very first time and we said, "What can we do?" They said, "We don't really know because most people just euthanize the dog." And I said, "Well, we're not going to do that." And when I tell you, she could not have went to a better house. Jasmine, she had all of her meds organized. She had all these toys. They traveled with. You guys, it's like us losing a family member. Unfortunately, the last 48 hours were pretty hard to watch. But as you guys all know, Sean always tells me that we have to think of the well-being of the dog. And when the vet said that there's basically no brain activity and stuff, they did allow Jasmine and Harlan to be with her when she passed.
So I'm happy that was able, because with this COVID, some people can't even say goodbye to their own dog, and they were able to.
So, and I know a lot of people are going to watch this on the replay and stuff. I did ask and make sure, Harlan, Jasmine, they are very open to messages and remembering her, and they will always forever be the owners in this group. Because everybody loved Remi. Everybody loves all these dogs, but we were hoping she didn't have a seizure for a long time, so we were hoping it was out of the woods, and no matter how much money, research, or extra time, it wouldn't have changed the outcome.
No.
And they did literally everything they could. She had the 1 year she was with us that was the best life a dog could have.
She was smothered with love. That's all she got was love.
So I will share some photos, because I have some photos of her when we celebrated the 1 year party. We let all the other owners know yesterday. I think the day before.
No, yesterday.
Was it yesterday? It's been a blur.
Yeah.
And we wanted to tell you guys because obviously, I don't want to post things on Hunter and stuff like that when I know that it knocks the wind out of me. And she'll be missed. She was a sweet, cute little dog.
Oh my gosh, she was awesome.
I also want to say thank you very much. When Remi had all of her stuff in the beginning, there was a fundraiser. I have to look to see how much funds are left over. Nothing is more heartbreaking than losing a dog and then getting a pretty big bill. So I'm going to take a look at that and I'll let you guys know so we can help out the family because, I know how with Han it was $3,000 and that, and nothing can take that pain away, but we put that money aside and there was extra. So I just haven't been able to look at it. So I want to thank you again for that and everyone that did donate because that will go towards this. They are getting her basically kind of like the same thing we did for Han.
They're doing cremation with a box, basically like the ones you guys have seen before with all our other ones. So they can have a picture in front, ashes in there, paw print, maybe a nose print. I'm not sure who they're going through, but they'll have a remembrance sitting on their mantle.
Yeah.
And I see Harlan's here. Thank you, Harlan. And we're so sorry for you and Jasmine.
It's devastating because it almost felt like she was out of the woods and they literally had no idea. And that's the heartbreaking thing about seizures. Our neighbor just lost their dog to seizures. Most vets say we don't know where they come from. We don't know what caused it. It could have been something she, had as a puppy and she could have passed way sooner. And I mean, everyone that met Remi loved her. So I know how devastating it is. But I know my dogs are like my kids and Jasmine works at home. So she was with Remi every single day in a routine and you had to give Remi medication at a certain time. And she was treated like a child. We couldn't have asked for better owners. And I think that's what makes it even more
devastating. I know somebody asked the address that's pinned. Yes, that is Harlan and Jasmine's home address. So if somebody would if you want to make a card or if you want to send something, you can. They said they will accept those. Anything for remembrance is great.
What?
Huh?
What? Oh yeah. This here.
Yeah, that it's pinned up. You can see it.
Okay. So like I said, it might be a few days, but I will post some photos and videos. We're not going to go and tell anyone else in YouTube land or Facebook. I know that there was other people with puppies, or they were on YouTube and stuff, but we obviously wanted to tell this group because you guys have followed them from
beginning to end. So
unfortunately,
unfortunately,
and then this way too, we can now start remembering and stuff. And so it does give me comfort knowing she's with her daddy, her on.
yep.
That she does have one parent wherever she is. I just want to thank you guys all for loving these pups. And I don't know if the owners knew what they were getting into, but it's so, I went back and looked, and the puppy videos have had over 750,000 views, and they were right during COVID, and I know they were a big relief for a lot of people, and that's why I knew that this would be devastating news.
Yep. Yep. I double checked to see how old they were. They were 453 days old.
Yeah.
Basically a year
So
and-
just I want to make sure you guys aren't confused. So there's Jasmine, which is my Jazzy that works with us, and she has Hades, and then there's Harlan and Jasmine. Jasmine and Harlan is an S, so I'll tag them in this video. But she's sharing their address and stuff like that. She'll be missed. She was a good puppy.
Sorely missed.
So, I don't know. Anything else?
Thank you for everyone who's been following, posting, all that good stuff. And then just keep an eye out for all the stuff that we post for her remembrance.
Yeah, I'll
There's a great TikTok out there with her.
yeah, we'll post that and some other photos and stuff. That way we can start the healing process and help Harlan and Jasmine, which is going to be a tough few weeks and stuff, months, years, and no amount of words can take away the pain. For anyone that's had a golden, you know that goldens are they don't show pain. They're just amazing dogs. So it's so hard to see a dog and then a dog go so early. But I do. If she was gonna have seizures the rest of her life, I also wouldn't want to see that either because they were bad. Those last ones Harlan said were really bad and stuff. So yeah. Anything else?
I can't think of anything else, but thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
And thank you for those who are watching the replay. Have some good thoughts out there for the family and stuff, and we'll see you guys another time with some more better news.
Yep.
We love you all. Thanks, everybody. Love you, Harlan. Love you, Jasmine.